Okay, this video is going to be about the social caste system. Social, SOCIALCASTESYSTEM, social caste system. And the social caste system is a social hierarchy passed down through families, and it can dictate the professions a person can work in, as well as the aspects of their social lives, including whom they can marry. While the caste system originally was for Hindus, nearly all Indians today identify with the caste regardless of their religion. Okay, now the caste system of India, it not only dictates one occupation with members of other castes as well, their interaction with other members of the caste as well. Members of a high caste enjoy more wealth and opportunities, while members of the low caste perform menial jobs out of the side of the caste system are the untouchables. Now let me see. I'm gonna tell you about I had to find out who the untouchables were. Now it says that the untouchables. Now I didn't know what it was before. I heard somebody say that word before, untouchable. I thought the untouchable was somebody who was set apart. That's what I thought. It was somebody that was set apart from the system because of their religion or something like that. But no, what the untouchable is the one under the lower ranks of the caste system, and so that caused them to be untouchable because you know what they do. They try to act like they don't see you. They want to act like you invisible and stuff like that, and they because they feel like you're supposed to be lower than them. Honey, let me tell you something. Whoever came up with the caste system, they're a bunch of snobbish idiots. Now you know you got to have some people on the higher ranks or whatever, because you know you have to have a governing body over you, somebody that should have a whole lot more sense than you have if you're going to be a leader or something. But these people are not leaders. These people are just somebody that they just put in a position because you know they're wicked, and then the wicked people are governing over you, telling you what to do and stuff. And look what's going on. You can tell by what's going on in the government right now. You can tell the wickeds are governing you. Okay, the government is supposed to be by the people, for the people. But do they even ask the people what they want to do with the money that the government is spending? The government spends so much money on stuff that, you know what, the United States shouldn't even have anything to do with it, involving themselves in other people, other countries, and their political position in fighting wars for other people and sending so much money over to other people. Did our government is supposed to be the government by the people, for the people? Did they even bother to ask the people, do we want them to send that money to those people? How much money could they send if we allow them to do it? No. So evidently the government is not by the people or for the people. The government is all for what they want to do it for themselves, what they want to do. If they have special interest in somebody else's country, they're going to put the United States taxpayers' dollars over into that country and pay for wars to help other people to fight wars in their own country. And look, in the meanwhile, here come the cartel that I just heard this today. Mexican cartels were kidnapping American citizens. So, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen next? See, this social caste system, it's a crock of bull because it really, sometimes it hurts people, to be a part of a system like that where they have to um, classify you as something, like you supposed to be, like what they call it, the undesirables or whatever. When, I don't have to ever be called that because I am one of the chosen ones of God. I am one of the chosen ones. I am the royal priesthood, the holy nation and chosen generation, the peculiar people that you cannot understand. I'll never be a part of that social caste system because you know why? Because God separated me from the world. I'm separate from them. I'm separate from that. That's doggone right. I said it, and I'll say it again. I'm separate from the world. That's right. The world have their way of system of doing things, and God has His way and system of doing things. Yeah, I can cuss sometime when I want to. Yes, I do, because I feel away sometimes. And a whole lot of things, you know what? Because the wicked that I'm having to go through some things that I don't want to go through, I should not have to be subject to it. Yes, I feel a way about it. Yes, I feel a way. But you know what? God is my strength. He is my secret judge. No man can judge me. Only God can judge me. If he says I'm royal priesthood, the holy nation, chosen generation, the peculiar people, guess what? That's who I am. I am who God says I am. Skip what the people have to say because the people don't have nothing to do and they don't know nothing else. They don't know nothing better to do than to sit there and talk about people that not even thinking about them. Don't even know you from a can of paint. Don't even know you from Adam, Eve, or Steve. But they want to form an opinion about you for something that somebody else said about you. That's the kind of fools that we have in our world. And these are the people, look at who's governing us. Who is governing us? Y'all should be able to go tell them, look, don't spend no more money over there in no war. I don't care. You don't spend so much already and it's still going on a whole year. Come on now. Why has it taken so long? If your methods were so effective, it shouldn't have taken a whole year and it's still going on. So somebody needs to stand up and say, look, you tried all this and you put all this money into that war. What are you going to do now after a whole year has passed and nothing really has ended the war. The war is still going on, and you still already signing bills and packages and everything to send more money over there, and you're bringing those citizens over here so that the United States taxpayers can take care of those people coming from over there to Ukraine. Plus, there's people coming over from the Mexican border, over there, the border, people coming over every day, still coming over. And last year in May, I saw a statistic and it said over 100 and some thousand people of those immigrants, they came across the border. And guess what? Somebody had to put them somewhere. I heard they took them to one. They went to Texas or somewhere. The mayor or the governor or somebody of Texas decided he was gonna take them somewhere else. Why did you bring them over here? So he put them over there where the rich white folks were, and let's see. And they want to see. Let's see what the rich white folks gonna do about it. And the rich white folks didn't want them over there. They might have helped them for a little while, but the church over there may have helped them for a little while. But look, y'all, you know what they said? You could have to come get them, and they had to send buses over there to get them, and took buses of illegal immigrants over there to some type of a military base. And they said that they were having catered food sent to those illegal immigrants at the expense of who? The taxpayers of the United States of America. And then they were, what else they were doing? Having them catered food and having them sit there and play video games and stuff, Xbox and stuff like that. Like it's like it's summer camp. It ain't no refugee camp. It's summer camp over there at the expense of the United States of America tax dollars. And these fools over here talking about some wait, mommy, wait. That this is it must be about the social caste system. where they want to try to see what they want to do is gather a whole lot of people. See, they trying to put me down. You know why? Because I'm the chosen one. I'm a chosen one. And they're trying to minimize the value of the chosen one. I am a chosen one. Even if I do cuss when I feel like it, because I'm feeling some type of way about something. I got a reason and I have a rhyme, and I can't say what I want to say about things if somebody doing something to me. Now, I don't know what they're thinking. Do they think it's like they try to say what I'm not supposed to say anything about the situation? Oh no, you crazy out your hind parts if you think I ain't supposed to say nothing about I shouldn't have nothing to say about what somebody's doing to me. You must be crazy. You must be a fool. So I have to live my life for me. You don't dictate to me how I live my life and what I do. I dictate to myself what I do. You don't dictate to me. You don't have no control over me. Whether you feel like it or not, you don't have control over me. What they're trying to do it. You know what they're doing? They cannot control me. So what they want to do, they want to control the narrative around me. And the narrative around me are the ignorant people that sit there and listen to what other people tell them. And then, somebody, they always want to be uh having themselves in the limelight. They want to have some 15 seconds of fame or something, so they want to get involved in something where they allow you to call somebody a bad name and treat somebody bad and everything like that. You think you're supposed to feel good about it? Surrounded by idiots everywhere I go. I'm surrounded by idiots. Now, I wonder what they're gonna do about those idiots. Okay, now let's get back to this. Now, the social caste system, what does it do? It does some things to people. Because, see, it's a problem. It says the problem with the social caste system is that women and girls are often victims of the caste based and sexual violence, trafficking, and are especially vulnerable for early and forced marriages, bonded labor, and harmful cultural practices. Violence and the threat of violence against them frequently go unreported, allowing a culture and of individually people that they want to act like you're invisible, silence and impunity. The shadow of the caste and its stigma follows an individual from birth till death, affecting all aspects of life from education, housing, work, access to justice, and political parties and petitions. Yeah, for participation, political participation. So when you say political participation, like you can't vote or something like that, they don't want you to vote. Like when you're in prison, and stuff like that, your rights to vote is you don't even have rights. You don't even have rights. And then some women are forced into marriages that they don't want to be in because of the social caste system. You see, um, see now, listen. Like I told you before, I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can't talk to, because ain't no such thing as you telling me what I can't do. Ain't no such thing. Now, like I said before, see, like okay, if women are forced into marriages because of their family might choose someone for them to marry, they may not get to be with their soulmate or their twin flame or whatever, stuff like that, because you putting it over to somebody else, you know.